killing. The live stream started. Ooh, 1.16.40. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Probably no one watching this was still. Okay. Just normal world. I think I might travel to the Nether soon. That's not a promise. That's a maybe. I might. Maybe, so don't expect me to do it. Where am I? Oh, I must have just got back from a mine. Wait. Why do I have nothing in my inventory then? How does that make any sense? Yeah, this is the end. That's why I hate cave noises so much. I'm so confused. By the way, I'm looking for obsidian because I don't think I have very much obsidian. Dude, where am I? I don't remember coming here. I mean, that's because the last time I played was a really long time ago, but still. What's the matter with that? So, by the way, the reason I haven't played it in a long time is just because I only play when I want to play. And today, not just today, but for a really long time, I just haven't wanted to play. Also, school started, so I couldn't do it any time in the morning because I'm not going to wake up super early just to play Minecraft. And I don't want my episodes to be really short because, like, YouTubers, their episodes are probably, like, 3 hours long, and they just shorten it to, like, 10 to 20 minutes. And I don't want to do that because, one, I don't know how to. Two, I want you to see everything I do. Not just a little. So I don't want someone to look at my videos and be like, oh, that's 36 episodes. He must have done so much, when really I haven't. Well, not as much as you'd expect for 36 episodes. Any other YouTuber on 36 episodes would already have full diamond enchanted armor. Because they edit their videos, which I don't. Okay, how much obsidian do I have? Wait. I'm gonna check my ender pearls first. Do I only have 2 ender pearls? Whatever. Okay, I need to find my first piece of obsidian. 4. Now I can go through every other chest and just do this. Double tap. Because if there is any obsidian, I will automatically get it. And if I only have 4 obsidian, I'm going to be kind of mad. This sound is frustrating me. That is all the chests. I only have that much. I mean, it's not like, I only have this much. Still not bad, but like, really? I'm gonna give me villagers some bread now. Because I don't want to run out of villagers. Also, when do you think I should go to the Nether? Because I want to go to the Nether. They have so much other projects, like this entire house. Why are you in bed? You're just sitting there. Hi, I guess. You want some bread? There's some bread for you. Now I'm going to go somewhere. Oh, I kind of forgot about this. There's going to be like individual rooms for every single one of them. How am I going to do this, actually? Yeah, how am I going to do this? Because this ain't going to make no sense. Hi. That doesn't make any sense at all. Because if I just put a normal door, they'll be able to open it, right? But if I put like the fence gates like I have in the floor below, that won't work because I think that they'll be able to track whatever thing I have in there. Like if I have a lectern, I think they'll be able to track it from another room, so that wouldn't be very efficient. So I don't know what to do for that. For the doors. I mean, I could do like a redstone thing where it opens when I press a button, but that'd be an awful lot of work just for a tiny thing, right? I'm not sure what else I'd do. Have you duplicated? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you haven't. Just holding the bread like that. Just holding the bread. Right, that's what I'm doing. Okay, but like seriously, what do I do for the door? Because obviously I need the door so the villagers won't escape. And I'm not just gonna like not have a door or have to like break through every time I try to get in. That'd be very, very inefficient. So I have no clue what to do. Like at all. Sadly, I don't think anyone's gonna watch this to help me. But if you do have any tips on what to do for the door, please tell me. Because I have other YouTubers that are on like Java Edition. Like YouTubers like Green or people like them who have like a bunch of like whatever. But that doesn't matter. And they are on Java Edition and everything's different, right? I might be getting a gaming computer. Well, not just me. I'll share it with my siblings. Right? Don't expect it to happen. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, like, record videos on it or what. Not sure of it. But, like, I might. But anyway, back to the Java Edition thing. Since they're playing on Java Edition, a lot of stuff is different than everything on mine. Oh, shoot. So that is really complicated. So I have no clue what to do for stuff like that. So I'm basically just taking stuff from Java Edition and putting in this stuff that I think would make sense. And I usually don't do redstone or anything. Nothing complicated like that I wouldn't know how to do because all the YouTubers I search up are going to be on Java Edition. So, yeah. I just basically just guess. Why am I just running around telling stories? What do I do? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna look for obsidian to go to the nether, because this would mean my very first time going to the nether in survival, right? Also, this is a tip for anyone who's going to the nether in 1.16. I think this is my opinion, so if you think it might be wrong, don't use my advice, okay? But anyway, what I was going to say was, when you go to the nether, you know how you have to wear something gold, right? If you don't know that, I think there's these like monsters or something, pigs, I think, and they attack you if you're not wearing gold. Like gold armor. Has to be armor, though, not any items. So, I suggest wearing it on your head, because most of the enchantments that you put on your helmet are either protection, unbreaking, all that stuff that you put on everything else, or all the extra stuff that are only on helmets, not on any of the other armor, is like something to do with the ocean. Like there was like this thing that helps you stay under the water longer, or I forget the names of them because I'm not like to enchantments yet, so I haven't done that in a really long time. But like most of the stuff on the helmet, most of the enchantments you can get have something to do with the ocean, which doesn't work in the Nether. So this is just my opinion. You don't have to listen to it. But I think you should wear a helmet for the gold piece. Still don't know why I'm just running around. I want to do something, but at the same time, I don't want to do something. Like, there's always, like, at the very beginning of the game, it's super fun and stuff, right? Because you have so much stuff to do. But as it gets to the, like, middle of the game, basically where I am now, it starts getting much harder because you have a lot of tasks to do at once. Tasks. T-A-S-C, no, not C. T-A-S-K-S. I thought I said that weirdly, that's why I said that. But there's a lot of stuff There's a lot of stuff you have to do. Like, for example, getting enchantments on your stuff, getting diamond armor, going to the Nether, all of that stuff. And that's really complicated and hard to do at once. And I don't think there's any, like, correct order to do it in. So I don't know what to do with that. If you do have, like, a really good order to do all that stuff in, by the way, my opinion, I would rather get all diamond stuff before I go to the Nether. That's just my opinion right now, because I'm scared of 1.16, and I'm absolutely terrified that I'm going to go to the Nether and just die. Like, especially just really bad spawns. Like, you spawn right next to lava, fall in lava, oh, that sucks. There's no way of surviving. I'd probably just quit this world and probably wouldn't play for, like, another month. That's why I'm so scared of taking huge risks like that. I don't know what to do. The Nether, right now, for me, is like killing the Ender Dragon. By that, I don't mean like how hard it is to go to the Nether, because I'm not sure of that. But the last few times I went to the end and tried to beat the Ender Dragon, well, he defeated me more than I defeated him. Right? He killed me, I lost all my stuff both times. It was twice, by the way. One of the times I basically cheated. It wasn't cheating, but I wasn't in hardcore mode. I was just in normal mode, and I continuously killed myself while breaking, like, the tower stuff, right? That was my method. But before that, my very first time killing the Ender Dragon, well, attempting to, I've tried to 2 times, and I've only won one of them, right? The very first time I went to the Nether, I was so excited. It was my very first time. I brought all my diamonds to the end place, not inside of the end or whatever. I brought all that stuff just in case I died in there. I need to remake my armor just for, like, backup, you know? So I was so excited. I wanted to show everyone. And I forgot what to do. Like, I forgot, like, my plan because I was so excited. And so, like, whatever. Like, I accidentally brought all my diamonds in there, and I didn't spawn, like, under the island, you know, like in those little boxes. Of course, I just had to spawn on an island, right? It was a pretty small island, and the Ender Dragon knocked me off in, like, minutes. I was super mad. Because that was a really good world, too. Like, in that world, I did super good. Like, it was my very first time spawning next to a jungle in survival, because jungles are decently rare, right? And I had never spawned next to a jungle in survival yet, so I was super excited, right? And so I was doing really good. I had this plan for a base that I never ended up doing, right? So it was going to be this whole huge thing, but I didn't end up doing it, and I kind of forget what the plan was. But I basically just made a square hole in the ground. I was going to do some other stuff with it. Don't think that I'm not good at building. But that's what I did, and then I just stopped because I didn't like building. The materials were really hard to get, so I just stopped. Oh, geez. Saw an Enderman. Anyway, I just stopped, so it was just a little hole in the ground. And I just had this, like, a bunch of chests. It wasn't really, like, sorted super good, but it wasn't bad. All my stuff was pretty sorted, and all my chests and stuff. I could easily find stuff. What on earth? Anyway, so I would always go inside the jungle just to explore, since I hadn't seen the jungle very much. And I explored it so much to the point where I wasn't finding anything new anymore. I'd basically been everywhere, right? Like, at that point, I already had, like, full diamond armor and stuff. I was, like, looking to, like, kill Endermen, and, like, I had already made a nether portal and stuff. And so, while exploring, I had killed a lot of Endermen, right? Because in the jungle, a lot of mobs are going to spawn at night. Because the trees, even in the daytime, all those trees are making it dark so mobs spawn, right? So a lot of mobs are going to spawn, right? Including a lot of Endermen. So I would get a lot of Ender Pearls. And I already had close to all the Ender Pearls, right? And so I go into the Nether. I go into the Nether, right? Because I want to do everything. I want to kill the Ender Dragon and stuff. I go into the Nether, and strangely, this might have been like a glitch or something. This was before 1.16, by the way. Definitely. And so, I think there was a glitch because there was no way that many Endermen. I went to the Nether and there was like a lot of Endermen. I got like 3 Ender Pearls. And I spawned super close. Well, not like super close, but decently close to a Nether fortress. Right? And so, I easily explored it, got all the blaze rods. Wait, did I? I'm not saying, like, did I get all the Ender stuff, but I remember once, I'm not starting a new story, by the way, I went to the end, no, not the end, in the Nether, and I died a bunch of times. Yeah, that's basically it. I don't feel like cutting this tree down. Sorry if that annoys you, but I don't want to. So, I went to the Nether this one time. This is a completely different story. And I died a bunch of times. Anyways, back to the first story. I don't think it was the same one, though. It definitely wasn't, actually. I don't think it was. At least. Yeah, I don't think it was. Anyway, that was random, but... So, I went into the Nether. There was... No! A surprising amount of Endermen. Why'd I go over here? Whatever. There was a surprising amount of Endermen, and I got all the blaze rods and stuff. I made all the stuff, went all the way to the end, brought all my stuff there, all my stuff, because, like, I need to do that. I brought all my stuff just in case, because I didn't have, like, super good armor, only diamond. I wasn't prepared. I mean, diamond was the best armor at the time, but it wasn't enchanted or anything, right? So, I was running around. So, I, went into the end, brought all my stuff, because I already told you why. I wasn't really prepared. I wasn't thinking, because I was so excited, because it was my first time going to the end. And so, I accidentally brought all my diamonds and all the important stuff into the end, spawned on an island instead of underneath where everything is, and the Ender Dragon knocked me off really fast. And I was super sad. Oh, this is another story. One time, in one of my old worlds, I think I showed you the world where I put a bunch of Endermen and fences. No, not Endermen, villagers and fences, because that's where I traded. I stopped playing because the world got too messy and stuff. Like, my main base was next to all my messy stuff. But I wasn't going to, redo everything just because it looked a little messy. And so I stopped. One, because I was starting my YouTube channel and I didn't want to get, super far and just be like, yeah, so I actually did all this. Because that'd sound like I'm cheating, right? So, anyways, there's one time in that world, I traveled really far. Since at that time, when I was traveling, I thought, going around and exploring was super cool and stuff. And I just got, good armor. Well, I thought it was good. It didn't have, all protection and stuff. It was more like projectile protection, blast protection, all mixed like that. I don't think any of it had mending. Yeah, I don't think any of it had mending. And so I went really far out. And it was at night. I was at this, river, right? And I might not do this in the right order. So I accidentally look into an Enderman's eyes. Well, not accidentally. I was doing it on purpose since I wanted to kill the Enderman. But turns out I wasn't strong enough. He got really close to killing me, but I went in the water. And then, all of a sudden, you know what comes up behind me? A zombie. Kills me in one hit. And I just quit the game. I don't play it for a month. And when I join back in, this is a glitch that can happen. I think I may have told you about it. Everything was back to normal. I was back to where the zombie was right behind me, about to kill me, and then he killed me again. I messed up. I wasn't prepared. So, a really long time after that, after I had already gotten mending and stuff, I went back there, where I thought it was. I thought the coordinates were 7,000 and something. I wasn't really sure. I went in the direction that I thought I went in. I may have completely messed up. I honestly have no clue. But I went where I thought that everything was. I didn't end up finding it, but that's whatever. Also, let me explain the glitch. Actually, first let me explain this. Because this is some, chunk error. I may have loaded this. Yeah, DallasMed65, that's his name. He's a really good YouTuber. You should check him out. Usually big YouTubers shout out other big YouTubers, but I'm not a big YouTuber. Either way, I just think DallasMed65, that's his username. I think he's really cool, right? And so he explained, he was in his Let's Play, he explained that, if you load chunks, and then you walk away, and then you wait for the next update and you walk back, it'll load like this. And I assume that is how that happened. Or it was just some random glitch. I assume that's what happened. I loaded these chunks sometime before the update, and then now that I come back, it's glitched. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the duplication glitch. If you do something, if I decide to throw my axe down, and then I immediately leave the game, which I'm not going to do, then I wait a really long time, then I go back in, or I just wait a day, there's a small chance that it'll duplicate. Once it happened with diamonds I had diamonds on me, I placed them down, because I had this little place. I thought it was really cool. It really wasn't. It didn't look good at all. I just made a room out of all my stuff. All of my, diamonds and emeralds and whatever. I even used redstone. And it was really ugly, but I thought it looked kind of cool. It wasn't, super bad, but it definitely didn't look good. And so, I place diamond blocks down, right? I exit the game. because that's the very last thing I do. This was in that other world, by the way, the world where I made the fence stuff, the world where I went really far away and got lost and whatever, and died by an Enderman and a zombie. It was that world. It was in my mind, actually, since I didn't want to have to take all my stuff back up to my house. Right, where's my house? So I didn't want to do that. So all I did was I put it in the mine, right? I think my house is over here. I am lost. I think it's this way, actually. Yeah. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I placed down the diamond blocks, I exited the game, and I think the next day, or just a little bit after, I went back in the world, and it had glitched, and I had the diamonds in my hand, and they were placed on the ground. It was duplicated. And so now I had double the diamonds. I mean, it wasn't like a super big amount of diamonds. It was 1, 2, or 3 diamond blocks. I mean, 3 is a lot, but like 2, that's not like a super big amount. But whatever. So it duplicated, and I was like, nice! Because I got a lot of extra diamonds. And this other time, I put iron in the furnace, and then I left the game, and when I came back, the iron was in my inventory and in the furnace, so it had duplicated. Also, it was a lot of iron. It was almost a full stack of iron, which is good. Yeah, I think I'm lost. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this. Maybe I'm not lost. Do I have... Oh, there's a... 2 Is that 3 zombie villagers? Is there a village? Wait, like, actually, is there a village? This is actually really bad. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think I might end this live stream. Yeah, I'm ending this live stream. This actually sucks a lot, dude. Don't know where I am or how to get home. And I don't feel like dying today. So, yeah. See you next time, I guess. Probably wasn't a very long live stream. I didn't really do that much. Sorry about that. If I gave you false hope and you thought this was going to be a long video. Maybe it was a long video, I'm not sure. But I don't think it was. Either way, sorry about that, but I don't want to get lost. And I don't want to continue looking because that could get me even more lost. I thought I'd memorize the coordinates. I think I was in the right forest. Because, you know, there was a forest like that next to my house. I'm not sure, but that sucks. See you probably, maybe, don't trust me, I'm not sure, maybe tomorrow. See ya, goodbye.